For the longest, I wonder what drives people. From what I can say, it's the passion of being dedicated. The fear of failing when there's more left in the tank. 2 years ago, a tragedy happened, one that many wish didn't happen. For time was overlooked until many spoke upon this incident.
You may have seen and heard the audio clip now going viral on social media after a player recorded the basketball director here during a profanity-laced rant. It happened while the student athlete was living with him as an international student.
I'll say it again, your broke asses back to the fucking the garage. I don't want to hear shit from you. Bottom line. The next thing I hear from you, get the fuck out. Just walk the fuck out. I don't give a shit. I control transcripts. I control where you go next. It could be back to Haiti, motherfucker. That's how easy it is for me. I'm the one thing that you don't want to cross, because I'm the dirtiest, baddest motherfucker in this earth. Like, because you don't want to get on. First of all, you can't get to my level. Stop talking. Stop, because now I control everything. I just want you to really know that.
You control what?
I'm gonna fuck you in your ass the next time you talk out of line. I'm gonna take everything from you, and let it be known. I'm saying it out loud. I'm gonna take everything from you. I'm gonna end everything you've ever had.
Okay.
Now on Sports.
But I'll say it again, Woodbury, you are a punk. You are an absolute wannabe, is what you are. And the power mogul that you are trying to be, being the CEO and control these lives, is disgusting. You should be nowhere near young men and women, coaching them, teaching, because at that age, you are teaching them as well. And you are teaching them everything that is wrong. Every freaking thing that is wrong in how to deal with young men and young women. You are an embarrassment to anybody who has ever coached a kid in their lifetime.
And then it happened again. Let me take you back. Control is the power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. High school came and the focus was to be better than you were yesterday. Growing drastically, it became a job for me to only be great. Blessed beyond measure, started on varsity as a sophomore all the way until senior year. Honorable mention for the All-Star game to certificates and trophies. I couldn't feel more alive. I lost my uncle and sister. In the same year, the feeling was numb like a needle going through your arm for a shot. Only to want more time, my hurt began to rise. Grief was the response to loss. With family, it became personal, and many didn't understand. A new coach entered the program after countless of losing seasons. Being such a big influence, my road to work on the field didn't change. Position changes began and a new system was set to test who would buy in. Used as an example, I failed, driven with emotion. Coach decided to let me go from the team. Control what you can control, walking with the chip on my shoulder. I had to finish strong and graduate class of 2018. Colleges began to contact me and it was a huge opportunity to perform. Not only to showcase my talent with the odds against you, huge success and bonds were created along the way. Little to no knowledge, testing had to take place to be accepted into schools for scholarships. The door began to close to only choose a different route. With no time wasted, I decided to attend a prep school, to only experience the following year the same incidents from this junior college.
Of our ITeam investigation, the evidence was bad enough. Bank records show an Atlanta trade school owner promising young men a second chance at a college football career, but instead using their tuition money on booze and restaurants for himself. Well, the students never played a single game this season.
But as Fox 5 ITeam reporter Randy Travis continues in his investigation, it's clear others have made similar complaints for years.
I was thinking, I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm giving this man way too much money. Why is he asking for this much money?
2 years ago, Deshaun Lane of Fort Myers, Florida, tried to warn others in typical Gen Z teenager fashion. He threw his evidence up on YouTube.
We were supposed to be fed, you know what I'm saying, twice each and every day. You'd be lucky if you'd get fed once or twice a week.
this was more like a Hunger Games, you know.
The Hunger Games.
Yeah.
You were hungry.
Yeah, for sure.
Hungry in more ways than just food. A good receiver in high school, Deshaun let his grades slip. He heard about a junior college option in Atlanta run by a man named Erasmus Harvey. So in summer 2019, Deshaun paid $1,500 to become an Atlanta Warrior.
I never seen like kids come from nothing and want to just play this sport so bad.
I give them opportunities to play ball because either they screwed something up or they weren't ready yet.
Harvey is a former Valdosta State linebacker who began offering his help to Second Chance Kids 10 years ago. His first company was called Elite Performer Sports Academy. In 2011, he lost a lawsuit filed by the parent of a player who claimed Harvey knew that he could not provide the services he had promised and was obtaining funds for his own personal use and benefit. A judge issued a default judgment and ordered Harvey pay $5,271 in damages and legal fees. The parent's attorney says Harvey never did.
We didn't even have no trainers to the games. So it's like, you want all this money for us to pay, and we're supposed to be getting all the right type of treatment. And it was like, when you got hurt, it was you're by yourself.
In 2019, more players began complaining on social media about Harvey's unkept promises. In 2020, with a team now called the Atlanta Lancers, Trevante Jackson said they had to share helmets because Harvey didn't order enough.
We sweat in those, so we got to mix our sweat with other teammates' sweat, and that's just not healthy.
But in 2021, same story.
We had no equipment. We had no jerseys. We had nothing.
When first-year head coach Derek Jenks caught COVID 1 week into camp this August, Harvey canceled the season and sent everyone home. No refunds.
Are you going to give them their money back?
They use it, rent, and food. I have all my receipts.
Despite repeated promises, Harvey never sent us those receipts. However, his former head coach provided us something else. Bank statements showing where his boss spent much of that student money. Liquor stores, restaurants, ATM cash withdrawals, a vacation to Miami.
You spent thousands of dollars on booze and restaurants out of the school money.
I can spend what I want to spend out of my money. It's my money.
It's the school's money, and it's these kids' money.
And it was time to let everybody know what he did.
Jinx says he managed to find other schools for almost all of his 35 players who lost their money and their season with the Atlanta Lancers.
It breaks my heart for the kids, man, like for real.
That former player who tried to warn future students through YouTube never played football again. Deshaun now works as a security guard in his hometown, still hoping to eventually finish his education. What lesson did you come away with learning in this experience?
Well, lesson, be more patient. Don't be so naive to what people could say.
And try as much as you can to spread the word. In Atlanta, Randy Travis, Fox 5 News.
If you made it to the end of this video, looking back, I wish I recorded more of what happened within my life. High school was a big toll of my life, and it made me who I am today, not only for my opportunities that came in the future, but only of what I expected myself to be. When I came on YouTube, I had a vision of how I wanted to move, what I wanted to be, to bring you guys happiness, show you guys a different perspective of not only D-Lane, but in the sense for you guys to click on these videos and want to feel happy. I just never believed in myself and all the stuff that was going on behind the scenes. It made me silent for so long that it was just too much for my heart to take, and I felt like I needed to show you guys a little glimpse fighting through adversity, because at a point in time in your life, you're going to go through adversity, and it's not about the beginning of it, but it's only the end of it. How are you going to bounce back? You always got to finish the race. You guys showing so much love and appreciation. It took me out of a dark place, and all I'm here is just to be a light for you guys, motivate you guys. And with this story and you guys watching it, you could do anything you put your mind towards. Don't let anybody dim down your light, because at the end of the day, we're all different in our own ways. We're unique. So try to move different, you step different. So the people that you have around you, make sure those are the people that are going to have you at the end of the day. Because me, I'm really big on loyalty. And I realize, like, within the media and the following, that doesn't make you. What makes you is what you do off the field, off the court. What can you impact somebody's life with giving them a message, or with helping them see more of a light within themselves that they didn't see? Use this story as motivation and whoever is saying whatever it is about you, don't let it faze you. Just keep going and keep getting better within yourself and follow your heart. Keep that passion, those desires and dreams, and keep them tucked tight. If you guys do enjoy these documentary type of videos, be sure you like and comment your favorite part. I will be bringing more of these, show you guys the journey and give you guys the real raw footage of D-Lane. I'm no better than anybody else that is watching this video because it's possible for you to do it as well. It's just unfortunate of what I went through. You could be a vessel to many and bigger things to open up doors and take people out of places that you never thought you would take yourself out of. So with that being said, it's D-Lane, and I'll see you guys in the next video.